Welcome back to a new series. We have finished Aliens. I did not download the Epic Game Launcher, so I am on my PlayStation. But, yeah, we scroll all the way to the bottom. Make sure you guys slow down the video and read all this legally. You have to. Somewhere in there. I'm probably reading export laws. I must comply. Oh my god. Privacy policy. When I see the symbol, I'm saving. Boop. So this I know I have to mess with, just because I know however it looks for me, it's always darker on the capture. So I have to raise it. Not because I'm a coward, even though I am. It's probably too bright even on the capture. 65. Boop. English subtitles. Continue. Oh, I was hoping it would show the title of the game here, but welcome. We're now playing Alan Wake 2. Cosmetics, hello. Who the hell's this? Oh, Saga. So I know who Alan is. I played the first one, but it was so long ago that I don't really remember much of it. Like, I remember the main story beats. I didn't do the DLC, so hopefully I don't need to know that. And I know Control is, I don't even have any cosmetics to use. Control is, like, in the same universe, but I did not play that. New game. Normal. Burn an enemy's darkness shield away to expose a source point.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I'm not a fan of the fact that this is basically me. He's got my exact body type, I'm offended. Even the bald spot. It's all downhill from here, huh? Oh god, I play so much mouse and keyboard that I had to get used to, like, controlling camera with stick. Do I have to censor his butt? I'm not going to. We'll see what happens. The light.
Come on in. We should go.
Help.
Already gone.
No. Help me. To be fair, I get it. If I was in the woods and naked fat dude comes crawling out of the ocean, I would also probably leave. Where am I going? This way. maybe if he, like, called for help? But he just kind of, like, groaned towards them. So yeah, they are in the right. Hello, dear. Oh, God. Ah. Mental jump scare. I can sprint. Run. Yeah, that's about how I run too. Bad knee isn't gonna do more than this. Oh no. Okay. Surely I'm not in any danger just yet because I have no way to defend myself. Require flashlight and gun. Also, you are not one of the people I can pick costumes for, so I don't think you're important. Help! No! You're supposed to hate the light. This way. Are they shooting at me, or is someone shooting at them? No! Ow! Okay, they're shooting at me. And that is where, if this was me... Oh. Climb. Nope! Oh god. Oh, fuck me. Oh, come on. Well, if there was ever any doubt in my mind how I would last in a horror situation, this is me. I am not Alan Wake, I am this fat guy tied to the table. Way too. Man, I'd be traumatized if I was that couple, because...
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
We not only did we not offer to help that fat guy,
This trip might
I'm sorry,
be a little
uniquely
longer than I
shaped,
thought.
but
I'm sorry I've been gone
we
so
saw
much
him get
lately,
killed,
Logan.
which we could have prevented if we helped
It's
him.
not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
When you leave, Mom, I break the vow and watch TV with Dad.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
That's the girl I can customize, so that's me. I'm assuming I'm her whenever I'm not
Logan
Alan.
thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
We did that in sync.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
So were we not
Here we
the
are.
two people that saw
All
the other guy get killed?
Time to get
Or
to
are we
work.
just investigating the killer? I mean, it looks like we're just arriving, so I'm guessing two other people saw them. And now we're...
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Giant letters. Invitation. Can I go this way? No, there's nothing this way.
Worth memorizing.
Never mind, there is something this way.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I feel like that was my hint to come look at
I
this
should
map.
take a look at that map.
Yep, there it is. The map display key locations. I'm all the way over here. Okay, so the path I was going is the right way. Alright. Can I lower my sensitivity? Oh, options. It's already at like 50. I don't know if I need to turn everything. Or if that top bar is everything. Yeah, that's fine. Now what?
I have to head back. Got things to do.
Okay, so we're not going this way. That way then. I thought I was pointing. Why am I following you?
Hey there, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
I'm in charge here.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't
I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know,
I like this guy.
inside.
I hope he lives a long life. Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
Okay, yeah, so those were two
Wonder
different
what they
people.
were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Alright, let's take a look at the
I
body.
want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright.
Before we get to the
Meet
crime
Thornton.
scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Case board. Right side of the touchpad.
The Mind Place. My
Nutty.
version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh
The
god.
facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. This reminds me of Heavy Rain, but without the glasses. I can move around the board. I can also zoom in and out. And I am now free to navigate the case board. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Wait, what's this? Okay, I can't see information on that. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other... Okay. So we got this dude. 2010, discovered in 2012. So 2-year gap. Buried in shallow grave. Found... Okay, so they were all reported missing in 2010, but they weren't found. So you were found 2 years later. You were found 8 years later with some organs missing. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body illegible. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality. Not cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Yeah, that guy was strapped to a table. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma. Having a heart ripped out will do that. Bloating of the corpse is from drowning. Only 1 victim was found in water. Killer profile. Talk to someone. Who can I talk to? Oh, okay. I need to talk to someone to build up the profile. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos, message, or art. Apart from going missing, the victims have nothing in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Or crazy cult. Okay, I think that's everything on the board. Oh god, this is gonna be a long investigation. Okay, so I'm gonna have multiple cases. Anything else in here? That's the map. I already have that. That is a cool way to, visualize the... I like that my mind place has drinks.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Visiting the mind place does not
We're
pause
just
the
getting
game.
started. Let's head down the hill to the crime
So
scene.
I've just been standing here, okay. I like that. That makes me laugh. Where are we going? Am I following you still?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Did we just, death flag this guy?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Yeah, you are, old man. It's okay. I would have laughed if he was like, oh, my knee. So I get crazy cult, killing people, like submerging them, ripping out their hearts.
Nature
But why?
gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree. Indoor supremacy.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
I mean, if I had to choose where I got murdered, I don't know if I would choose nature.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Fair enough. I am not expecting any kind of tarp. Do it. Oh, okay, that's the guy talking. Off in the distance, I didn't hear him.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
It is pretty. General store.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I don't suppose you put up a tarp.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Yeah, he's... Well, they have the little number sign things to indicate where the evidence is.
Now this is the
God, I'm
scene
gonna
of
have
the
to
crime.
censor a lot of this,
Found
aren't
him
I?
on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know.
Avoid
procedures,
looking at the peen.
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining Al Esteban.
Damn it, peen.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Case board. What? Saga. Active clues. Oop. And then place.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
So, new line of investigation. Placing a key image on the board begins new line. Now the body's been found. Need to see if this is linking to the killers. We're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewed by the triangle. Investigate the crime scene. We're now free to examine the case board or leave. So does this take away the other stuff that was up here? It did. Oh, is it because... Yeah. Okay, so I have Cauldron Lake Murders and Murder at Cauldron Lake. Okay. Number 2. 3.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Damn it! I don't want to look at the peen.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
I have to look up somebody else's YouTube video and see if they censored it to find out if I have to.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Wait, is that the heart? I just realized that's the heart right there. That was the first thing I clicked on. So what are they? They're just taking the heart out. They don't need it for anything. Newly discovered clues can be placed on the onto the open question. I already forgot how to do this. Onto the open question. But how do I do? Oh, there we go. I had to put it down first. Okay. Had to bring it to the yellow thing.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know
Okay, so the
about.
previous people, or previous kills, left or didn't leave the stuff behind. Interesting. Consistent with previous murders. Learn more about the killer, learn more about the victim. So murder matches previous case, but interrupt. Oh, that would make sense because that couple showed up. All right.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Guess you know. Oop, another thing over here. Interesting.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Back to the board. It was the killer who was here. Multiple steps of footprints. Heavy blood spots. So this is for the victim. No? So for the killer? Here we go. I figured since it was the victim's blood, but no.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Fair. For later. Okay, so I can't use these now. Sir, can you answer some questions? Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So that probably answers the previous question on, oop. Okay, I thought I was just pulling a gun on this guy. Whether or not, this murder is it a coincidence that it happened just as we showed up, or is it because we showed up? So probably since we, the FBI, showed up, they killed an FBI agent. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been? I don't see any more touchies. Can I talk to you now? You knew the victim?
You knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
So he's been missing since 2010?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Is that the year the original Alan Wake took place? Nope, wrong button. Also
I think
wrong
that's
button.
everything.
There we go. Alright, we're going to continue playing detective next time. Bye-bye.